Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Karen, and my husband Dan and I have this channel to talk about homesteading things and becoming more self-sufficient. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, this week we are starting our first episode of Thrifty Thursdays, where we're going to be talking about how to save money as a homesteader, where you can buy things, where you can get deals that we've gotten, all kinds of things like that. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon because you will not want to miss any of our content. Today I just want to share with you a spaghetti seasoning mix recipe that you can keep in a jar in your cupboard. And you can use it for spaghetti sauce, but you don't have to just use it for spaghetti sauce. You can also use it as an additive when you make your meatballs. You can put it in your favorite bread recipe to give it a little more zing. You can add it to noodles. You can add it to other Italian dishes. You can also add it to breading coatings that you might fry chicken in. Sprinkle it on your roasted veggies before you put them in the oven. There are so many ways that you can use this seasoning mix, and I want to share this with you so that you too can have this versatile mix sitting in your cabinet and you can use it whenever you'd like. I adapted this from a spaghetti sauce recipe that I use for canning, and so I've adapted it to include the onion without using actual onion, the garlic without using actual garlic, so that it would be a shelf stable seasoning blend. Now, if you have canned your fresh tomatoes into tomato sauce, this is one way that you can just take that tomato sauce and make it into spaghetti sauce real quick with this. Keep in mind that this spaghetti sauce blend already has salt in it and all of the ingredients that you would need. So if you've canned your tomato sauce with salt, take that into consideration when you put together this seasoning blend. You might not want to add as much salt. So let's get right into this, and I will show you how to actually turn it into pizza sauce blend at the end. So let's get into this. The first thing you're going to need is a jar for storage, because we're going to put this right into storage. This is just a jar that I saved from some jam, and so we're just going to use that. So the first ingredient you're going to want to add is 6 tablespoons of onion powder. Now, this sounds like a lot, but this seasoning blend will make 8 quarts of spaghetti sauce. So this sounds like a lot, but you're not actually putting that much in your quart of spaghetti sauce when you make it. The next ingredient is going to be 4 teaspoons of garlic powder. Then we have 8 teaspoons of sweet basil. 5 teaspoons of salt, and this is just pink Himalayan salt. And then we have 8 crushed beef bouillon cubes. And we just put this in a plastic bag and used our rolling pin to crush it up real good. And finally, we have 2 teaspoons of oregano. So now we're just going to put this lid on and start shaking it. And take a look at what we've got. So this is going to be your seasoning blend to keep in the cupboard for whenever you need to add a little Italian to something, but in particular, spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce. So now, how do you use this? Well, when you get a quart of your tomato sauce that you have canned out, you'll put 1.5 tablespoons of this in it. And then really all you have to add after that is your stir-fried ground meat or your meatballs, and you've got a good spaghetti sauce. One thing to keep in mind is that if you don't have canned tomato sauce, you can get the 32 ounces of tomato sauce canned tomato sauce from the store will also work. Keep in mind though that again, this does have the correct amount of salt for a no salt tomato sauce, so keep that in mind when you're making your blend. And or if you're buying it from the store, you might want to get the no salt added tomato sauce. So to make this into pizza sauce, you'll want to add the magic ingredient for pizza sauce that gives it that pizza flavor, which is fennel seed. And to this jar, you would add 2 teaspoons of fennel seed. Now, some people don't like the whole fennel seed in their pizza sauces. So what I usually do when I can pizza sauce is I run it through a blender or a food processor after I add the fennel seed. And that makes it a lot better just for those people who don't like the chunky fennel seeds in their pizza sauce. So to use this as pizza sauce, you would then use 4 to 5 teaspoons per pint of tomato sauce. Pizza sauce has a lot more concentrated flavors in it than spaghetti sauce. So that's why you're going to use 4 to 5 teaspoons per just a pint of tomato sauce. Thanks for being with us today. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because this week is our first Thrifty Thursday. And remember, if you see somebody walking around without a smile today, you need to give them one of yours. We'll see you again on Thursday this week, and we certainly hope that your week is fabulous. See you next time.